we see another big transfer fee spent on another young midfielder. Romeo Lavia is set to join the club as Chelsea, I guess, once again beat Liverpool to a player. I think somebody who maybe seemed set for Liverpool at one stage this summer, but he's, I think, maybe having his medical in the coming hours, days at Chelsea. They've had a long-standing interest in the player who joined Southampton. I think there was an offer made last summer, even after he joined Southampton, which would have been quite the achievement to sign a player in that way. I think he played very well against Chelsea early on in that season at St Mary's as well. And there's obviously a relationship with Joe Shields there, who's kind of moved with Lavia between Man City, Southampton, and he's obviously moved on to Chelsea already a long time ago, and there's a relationship there. It's like what's the latest on that, Bobby, and what do you make of another central midfielder joining?
Yeah, by all means, that's done pretty much. He had to choose between Chelsea and Liverpool, like Caicedo did, and chose Chelsea. Fortunately for Chelsea fans, and yeah, from what I'm told, that's a lot to do with Joe Shields. I think Shields brought him in at Southampton because he was head of recruitment there, and built a very strong relationship with Lavia during their time down on the South Coast. And you're right, Scott, it did look like he was set for Liverpool. I think Liverpool were, despite Chelsea having an interest, and they actually initially opened talks in the start of June, Chelsea did, but nothing sort of progressed. They opened initial talks with Southampton just to see how they felt about the player. And Southampton were willing to sell as long as their 50 million valuation was met. And Liverpool knew that as well. And Liverpool had 3 bids, I think, all rejected initially. I think the highest was 46. And then last week, Chelsea just sort of came out of nowhere and bid 48 million, which was 2 million below Southampton's valuation. That was quite quickly rejected. And a lot of people were thinking, oh, have Chelsea moved on from Caicedo now? But then followed like the crazy day that was Thursday, I think, when all of the Caicedo to Liverpool stuff was happening and Lavia stuff. So we weren't really sure.
Tyler Adams was coming to Chelsea.
Yeah, Tyler Adams, I've completely forgotten about him. Yeah, got to feel sorry for Tyler Adams in this situation, really. Now it looks like he's off to Bournemouth, so good luck to him there. Yeah, so Liverpool had the chance to sign Lavia, and didn't look like Chelsea were going to do anything about it if Liverpool had agreed the fee. But then Chelsea decided to, and I think by all accounts that was pushed forward by Joe Shields. And I know that he was very prominent in negotiations with the player. And he ultimately made his decision yesterday. So that's Monday. We're recording this on a Tuesday. He chose Chelsea, and from then, Chelsea, all they had to do was agree the deal with Southampton, and Chelsea were happy to do that. And yeah, it looks like another midfielder of Chelsea, and I think it's great. It's going to be a great signing because he's one at 19 years old, even younger than Caicedo and less proven to an extent. And I think the fact that Caicedo is signing as well makes a lot more sense, because if Lavia had to come into the team and do it straight away, and he was, the sort of main man, then that could have been unnecessary pressure for him and for a teenager. But the fact that they've got Caicedo and Enzo Fernandez, and they can sort of ease Lavia in however they want to use him, it might mean they change to a 3-man midfield. That's probably another conversation for another time. But the fact they don't have to use him and rely on him straight away, I think is great. And yeah, really exciting talent. One that I know Man City were also keeping a close eye on because they had that buyback clause next summer, but that will no longer be active when Chelsea do sign him, although I think Man City get quite a bit of money from a sell-on clause. But yeah, another exciting signing.